so some of these things you'll recognize if you've been doing these classes for a few weeks. So you'll be able to practice some of the things that you've been learning so far. So the first one we did last week as part of the Shim Sham. It's tacky Annie. So we're going to start with our right foot, and we're going to tap back. So touch, step, touch, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step. And when we do tacky Annie, we want to have bent knees, and we're going to have a little tilt at the waist, so we're a little bit forward, and we're going to be nice and low as we do these taps. You can bring your arms back as you do this. Tap, step, tap, step, tap, step. You definitely want to have a bounce. So every time you tap and step, you are bouncing down into the floor. Just like if you were doing Lindy Hop, if you've done some partner dancing, you're very bouncy on every beat. You're going to keep that pulse in everything that we do. So we are going to do 1, 2, 3, and then a step. So same as the little sequence we had in the Shim Sham last week. So let's try it. So we're starting with our right foot on 1. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, step. Let's try that again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, step. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, step. After that, we're going to do a stomp off, just like we did in the Shim Sham last week, where we go right, left. So stomp off we use kind of at the end of phrases to kind of signal the end of the phrase. We're done with that thing, and we're going to move on to the next thing. So it's at the end of these 8 counts, it's going to be on and 8. So the count is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's try that, adding a stomp off on the end. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Let's try it a bunch of times in a row. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Let's see if you guys have any questions before we move on. Anything?
I just want to let you know that my husband's on a business call, and our bandwidth is really small. So if it starts to get slow, I have to leave. So I don't want to feel like I was leaving for any other reason other than.
Okay. Who is that that's talking? Is that Wendy?
It's Wendy, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. You do what you need to do, but just let him know that this is way more important than his business.
I agree.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions about Tacky Annie, though? Speak up. Okay. Let's try this with music. And let's, we're going to use a song by Jonathan Stout, which I use his music a lot. It's very handy for dancing, good tempos, and it's he plays a lot of standards, but we're going to slow it down a little bit. It's a song called Sweets, but let's try 8 of those in a row. Yeah, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap, 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 come on. Too far, I want to give the variation for those of you who want to try it. So the variation is a bit of a coordination challenge, and I definitely was challenged by this one. and I hope you are too. So the challenge is to do some claps that are not exactly with what you're doing with your feet. And that's what makes it difficult. So the rhythm is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's try it without our feet first. So it's going to be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ba-da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's hard to even just say it and clap at the same time. But let's try. If you want to try the variation, we're going to do the tachyene super slow, and we'll try the claps. If you don't want to do the claps, just practice your regular tachyene. This will give you a chance to try it nice and slowly. So here we go. Let's try it starting on 1. 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's try to touch faster before we try with music. Here we go. 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's try that with music. Well, wait, questions? All right. Is that a challenge for you guys too, like it was for me?
Oh my God, yes.
Yes? Okay.
Do the clap, or I could do the dance. Not together.
Either one. Either one.
That second clap.
Yes.
Is that, are you tapping on 7 when you clap that second time? Or no?
The claps are not on the downbeat. They are on like an up instead of, so, oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, it's really hard to like break it down slowly. That's why I think scatting this one is much easier. Like when you all did it without doing your feet, you felt the right? Hopefully?
Yes.
Anyone? But the feet are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're more even. So the way I kind of worked this out in my head was to figure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's before 6 and before 7, I think. Yeah. It's a good one to work on. Let's try it with music. See if you feel it a little bit. Sorry, my answers are a little muddy. It's a weird one. I need a doctorate in music theory to answer these questions. Okay. Here we go. With music. Let's do A again. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 7, 8. All right, somebody's got a mic open. One more time, a little bit faster. 5, 6, 5, 7, 8. All right, you guys. Okay, any questions about Tachyani in general? Okay, let's move on then. So the next move we're going to do is something called a chase, which is in some other common jazz dances that we do. I think it's in, I forget which one now. They all start to run together. Maybe the Big Apple. Anyway, it's going to start with something called fall off the log, which is a pretty common one that we do a lot. Starts with a kick on the right, kick. We're just going to do fall off the log first. Kick, step behind, step to the side, step across. Let's try that. So kick right, kick, step, step, step. One more time. Kick, step, step, step. And before we get too ingrained in our minds with that footwork, where this is going to change is instead of taking that step across, kick, step, step, we're going to do a kick, step right there. So let's change it up. Start with your right foot. Kick right, step behind, step to the side, and then kick step. Kick, step. So let's try that. 5. This is going to start on 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Kick, step, step, kick, step. One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, you're going to do down with both feet. So I'm doing this, but to the side, and then together. So it's going to be out, split weight on both feet, and in. Okay, so that's going to go on the end. It's going to go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 together. Let's try to put that on the end. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try it again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guess what? We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's try it nice and slow on the other side. It's going to be a kick on 8 with your left foot. Kick, step behind, step to the side, kick step, kick, step, and then out on both feet and in with both feet. All right, let's try that again on the left. Here we go. Starting with your left foot on 1. 5, on 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's try that again. Left side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As you go out on 5, 6, 7, you can do the same thing with your arms. So we're going to try and use your arms as much as possible. If I don't give you something specific, try to like leave them out, leave them loose, and let them swing and do whatever feels natural. Okay, let's try to put these two sides together. Starting with our right foot, kick on 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. Shake them out. Let's try it again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, good. Questions about the chase so far? No? You guys are so quiet. Should we just have a quick meditation all together? All right. Well, then let's add that on to the first part. So our first part, if you remember, was tacky annies. We're going to do tacky annies 8 times. On the last one, you're not going to do the stomp off. So it's very similar to what we do in the Shim Sham. On the last one, in order to get to here on 8, we need to eliminate and 8 from the tacky annie. So the last one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. So let's try that. Try the last tacky annie. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do that again. 5, 6, 5, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I forgot to say on the chase, when you do 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can do a clap before you go out. That's optional, but if you want to add that in, you can. All right. Any questions on the transition before we try it with music?
No.
Of course not. Okay, let's try it with music then. We'll do it nice and slow first. Here we go. 5, 6, tacky ends. 7, 8. Here it comes. Yeah, good. Real quick before we try it a little bit faster, something that we do as part of the Big Apple and as part of this style in general is that in a couple of the places where you step, becomes kind of, instead of just a step, it becomes kind of a switch kick. It becomes kind of natural once you get used to that style, but it comes in 8, 1, 2. So as I 8, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, kick. So it's really just on the 1. 8, 1, 2, kick, step. 8, 1, 2, kick, step. You see what I mean? So instead of just stepping, I'm throwing my other leg out. It's a style thing that if you want to throw it in, you can try it. Try it a bit faster. You can throw that in if you want. One more time. Just messing with the speed. Tap the end. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two more. Last one. Yeah, nice. Let's try it one more time, a little bit faster. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Two more. That felt like a lot faster, didn't it? All right, do you guys have questions?
Yeah, Jen, could you go over that footwork as you transition from when you step in, you step out, you step in,
Yes.
and
Sure.
then how you get back into the
So let's
Rock,
talk
rock.
counts first. Let's talk counts. So we have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So is it right on the 7, 8?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. So so you go down for 2, you only want up for 1 before you go into your next kick. So let's do it nice and slow and we'll do the counts and say the counts too if that helps you. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does that make sense, Paul?
Yeah, that sets you up for the roll off the log. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to make sure that on that up on 7, you only stay there for 1. Don't get too comfortable because 8, you have to be ready for the next thing. Anything else, you guys?
No,
All right.
I think they got a question. That was mine.
That was it? Okay. Okay, well, let's go on to the next thing. So the next thing, the first part is knee slaps. So knee slaps are pretty simple and they're pretty self-explanatory because you are literally slapping your knees. So here's what's gonna happen. On 8, you're gonna go 8. So your right knee comes up, you're gonna slap your knee with your right hand and your left arm is gonna go up in the air. And then you're gonna switch. Left knee up, slap with your left arm, and your right arm goes up in the air. So 8, 1, 2, 3. So let's just practice knee slaps for a bit so you can get that feeling. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want to keep the bounce as you're doing this. And, keep your arms nice and smooth. Try to make a smooth transition as it's going up into the air. Nice. We're going to do this twice. So 2 knee slaps. 8, 1, 2, 3. From here, we're going to do Shorty George. So Shorty George is one of the things that we didn't quite spend enough time on last week with Shim Sham. So we're going to do it now. Shorty George starts with a kick, step, step. So we kind of did this last week. We kind of did the basic version with no frills. We did kick, step, 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 step. In the Shim Sham, you do it for 8 counts. For this right now, for this little exercise, we're only going to do it for 4 counts. So actually, yeah, for 4 counts. And we're not going to travel. We're going to do stationary Shorty George. So the counts are going to be 4 and 5, 6, 7. So kick, step, 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 step. Let's try that first. Starting with the right leg on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Now, Shorty George, when you do it full out, is going to look like this. So it's this illusion that your knees are going from side to side. But really, most of the work is coming from your hips. So I'm going to do this, and I apologize for those of you who've done this 1,000 times with me, but we're going to practice again. So think about your hips as a bell. And we're going to bend our knees, and we're going to move our hips like we're ringing the bell. So one hip is going to come up at a time. All of the work is coming from the hip. So you're really isolating this bell movement in your hips. Now, if you take steps as you're doing that, so as I am stepping with my left foot, I'm going up with my hip on that side. So step, 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 step. And put your hands on your hips if you want to really feel if they are going up and down. Because what you don't want is a twist from side to side. You don't want that kind of motion. You want up and down like this. So let's try 4 and 5, 6, 7. So 4 and 5 is up with your left hip on 5. Okay, let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. So I'm stepping left, right, left, and my hips are going up on the left, on the right, on the left. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're going to add some other things in that's going to help make this illusion look even stronger. So one of the things is that our upper body is going to get into this motion too. And so when my left hip goes up, my upper body is going to do the opposite. So I'm going to bring my left shoulder down and my right shoulder up so that I'm kind of crunching on that side. And you can either have your arms up like this, or you can have your arms down. You can do little points into the floor. You can do all kinds of things, whatever feels the most natural. But the point is that our shoulders have to do opposite of what our hips are doing. So if we added that in, 4 and 5, 6, 7. Adding our upper body. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. One more time with our upper body. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Okay. couple of things that are gonna go along with this. When we're doing our steps, we're gonna be on the balls of our feet. And we're gonna have bent knees. And we're gonna kind of be low on the step part, but up on the kickball change. So kick, ball, down, well, not really down, but on the balls of our feet. We have a little up and back to the balls of your feet. So let's try it. 1, 2, 3, kick, and I'm on the balls of my feet. Good, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and step, step, step. You can also, when you do this, keep your knees super close together. Now, when you're not traveling, you're not going to be stepping in front like you normally would if you were traveling. If I was traveling, I might put my feet kind of in a line, and that kind of helps the knees look like they're going to one side. When we're staying in place, though, I'm really keeping my knees side by side here. I'm not stepping in front. I'm just stepping right under. But they're close together, so that helps a little bit. Let's start putting all of that stuff together and do 4 counts of Shorty George. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Okay. Quick stop for questions on Shorty George. This is a tough one. If this is the first time you've done it, it's challenging. Do you guys have specific questions about Shorty George?
Well, how to synchronize the opposite shoulder to the hip. So the left hip goes up, the right shoulder goes up.
So yes. when your left hip comes up, your left shoulder goes down. So yes, you're right. So left hip up, right shoulder up, and vice versa. So on your first one, sometimes it just takes the first one so that you can get on the right track. So on the very first one, your left hip goes up and your right shoulder goes up. That helps.
Okay, that's going to take a while.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you have to practice it by yourself a bit and maybe look in the mirror to make sure that it looks like you think it's supposed to. Any other questions about Shorty George?
Are both knees bent the whole time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll be
Yeah. So, yeah. So the whole time that I'm doing this motion, my knees are bent. Kind of like if you look at it from the side.
Okay.
It doesn't look as cool from the side, but yeah. Anything else?
You get a lot more hip action than I do, Jen.
Oh, well, you know. It's just practice.
Okay.
And, you know, stretch out your hips.
All right.
Do some hip yoga. We're gonna put this in a pattern. So we started out with knee slaps, and we're gonna go back to that now. So if you remember, we started on 8, 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna put that together with 4 and 5, 6, 7. Let's try. Just tap those together. Starting on the knee slaps on 8, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's try again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Let's try it 4 in a row. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Last time. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Okay, let me just anticipate that your question is going to be, how do I transition from the Shorty George to the knee slap? 4 and 5, 6, 7. Your weight should be on your left side. All you're going to do is pick up your right knee to transition to those knee slaps. Let's try it one more time, a little bit faster. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Shorty George. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Yeah, good. Okay, let's try. Well, first, you have any questions? Okay, let's try putting it together with the music. We'll try a little bit slower. We'll try 10% slower first. Actually, 20. Let's do 20. Starting with tapping in. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Taste. Knee slaps. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Last one. Let's try it a little bit faster. Tapping in. 5, 6, 5, 7, 8. Last one. Last one. Knee slap. All right, you guys. How's that feeling?
Well, it's good.
Was that Elizabeth? Say that again.
It's a good thing you can't see us when you're doing it.
Well,
At least
if
me.
my hair is any indication of how exuberant this is, I danced it right out of that dance bun. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's do it one more time, since it sounds like maybe we need a little bit more practice. Let's try it at that same tempo, and then we'll see if we can raise it. All right, here we go. Same tempo. Tapping in. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. gets my shoe off. Let's try it one more time. This time faster. Because we are gluttons for punishment. Full speed. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Last one. Lisa. All right. Who needs Zumba when you have solo jazz? Okay. Anybody else sweating? Okay. Questions before we move on to a new thing.
Would you do the tucking again, into the knee slap from the Shorty George, 7 to 8, is it?
Yes. So let's see. From the knee slap, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
So 4 and left, right knee. Your weight should already be on your left on 7 because you just had 4 and 5, 6, 7. You're gonna raise your right knee on 8. So let's see. If you're not feeling where that is, either while you're tucking, like you're not sure of the count, or your weight might be split on your Shorty George. Hold on. So if your weight is split on your Shorty George, like you're just standing equal weight on each foot, you might not be able to feel as well which leg is supposed to be first. So make sure that on your Shorty George, you're actually transferring weight left, right, left. It's a little more obvious when we're traveling. Right now, since we're staying in one place, it might be a little muddly. So just kind of practice in your head, kick and left, right, left, so that it's very clear that your right leg should be next. Does that make sense?
Yes, that does.
Yes. Okay, good. Is everybody still breathing?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do the next thing.
Okay.
And then we should have some time at the end to just run through it a bunch of times. Okay, so the next thing is going to be shouts, which we haven't done in a while. So shouts, I'm going to do it to the side to start. And we're going to start with our right leg forward. So shouts are they're also called hallelujah rocks because you're rocking forward and back. So everybody try this. With your right leg, you're going to go forward and back. You're shifting your weight forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. And these are supposed to be exuberant, like I said before. So we're going to use our arms and our rib cage to go with these steps. So we're stepping forward and we're using our rib cage to kind of like point towards like the upper corner of the room. So we're going up, and when we go back, when you shift your weight back, you're going to keep a straight leg on the front leg, and you're going to kind of go down with your upper body. So you're pointed up with your chest, and then down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Try that on the other leg. So starting with our left leg forward, you're going to shift forward. Let's just try the rock first. So step forward, step back, step forward, step back, forward, back, forward, back. Now we're going to add that upper body in. So when you step forward, think about bending your front leg, using your rib cage to go up towards the corner of the room. So up, when you step back, bend that back leg, straighten the front leg, bring your upper body down. You can actually do this with the heel on the floor and the toe up, or you can leave it down on the floor. That's your choice. But so when we go forward, we're up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. We're going to add some arms in this to make it even more kind of joyous and look like hallelujah. So we're going to go, you can do this multiple ways. Let's start with the arms kind of at the shoulders like this. So my elbows are bent, my fists are kind of like at my shoulders. So when I go forward, my arms are here. When I go backwards, the leg that's bent, so if I'm on my right foot forward, the left leg that's bent, that left arm is going to come up and back, like this, and my other arm is going to come in front. So we go forward and back. You're going to swing that left arm back and up. Forward and back with the left arm up. So let's try that on the right side. This is going to start on 1. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do the left side. Let's practice the arms first. So the arms are going to start in the same place. When you go front, they're going to be right in front of your chest, and your upper body is pointed up. When you step back and bend that leg, your right arm this time is going to come up and back that way. So if we step forward, we're forward, and then back, right arm up and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. So let's try that with some counts now, starting on 1. 5, 6, 5, 6, on the left. Forward and back. Forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Some alternatives with the arms. You can, instead of keeping them here, you can really throw them up over your head so that they're like this kind of. So some people really get into it and really throw their arms and their head back into that. You can leave them down here too. That's totally fine. A little more subdued. So pick whatever you like, whatever you're feeling. So here's what we're gonna do. If you've never, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna transition from side to side like this. You're gonna do 1.5 of these shouts, or hallelujah rocks. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're gonna do step left, step right, step left, step right, and then you're gonna start on your left. So it's just 2 steps. Let's try it with that transition. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step 7, 8, and then left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step right, left, right. Let's walk through that nice and slow one more time. So it's on 7, 8 that you're going to do step, step to get on the other side. Let's try it again, starting on the right. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to do that 8 times in a row. Here's the variation. For those of you who have done this before and want something new, we're going to do a little turn on those 2 steps when you're transitioning. So it's going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. So let's talk about which direction you're going to turn. When you step forward on your right, step back on your left. Step forward on your right. Your left leg is free. You are going to turn towards your left. Step left, right, and then you're going to rock forward on your left. So then you're forward on your left, back on your right, forward on your left. Now you're going to turn towards your right. step right, left, and you are back on your right side. The arms for this are part of what makes it fun. So as you're coming around for that turn, you're going to keep your arms going as if they were going like up and around and then left. So you're kind of like making this little loop-de-loop, like woo, on the turn. And it kind of feels like you're on a tilt-a-whirl or something. There's some centrifugal force that's happening as you're turning and your arms are going around into your next shot. Let's give it a shot. If you're not turning, just stay with that step. And if you're doing the turn, practice with the arms, okay? Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Yeah, all right. Quick questions before we try to tie this together. Any questions about this? Nothing.
Talk to you next week.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe you could tell us about the arms again, what you're doing with the arms as you're turning.
Yes. Sure. Oh, is that Mary Lou?
Yes, hi.
I didn't even see you here. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Julie.
Okay, so the arms will go around, forward, back, forward. So my arms start up at my shoulders. As I come around, they're going to come down, up, and around, and right into your next shout. So try on your right side. You're going forward, your arms are at your shoulders. When you step on your left, your arms come down. Step on your right, arms go up, and then back into your shout. Then on the other side, you're going forward, back, forward. As you step on your right, your arms are going to come down, then up, then into your next one. Let's try it slow, and then we'll talk about tying it to the previous thing.
Thank you.
All right, starting with the shout to the front on the right side. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right, let's talk transition. So the thing right before this, we did knee slap, and a shorty George. On this one, you're actually going to have an extra count, so pause. 4 and 5, 6, 7. You're going to do nothing on 8 except for think about what's next, which is going to be your shout. So 4 and 5, 6, 7. Hold 8. Shout on 1. Okay, let's try that. We'll do knee slap, and a shorty George. 1. Okay, here we go. 5, 6, 5, knee slap. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Hold 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Let's do that again. Starting from the knee slap. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and a shout. 3, 5, step, step, step. Yeah, good. Questions about that transition?
Seems good.
Okay. Thank you for answering. Let's try with music. Let's do the whole thing. So you're going to do 8 of each of these exercises all in a row. All right, let's do it. We'll do it 10% slower first, and then we'll speed it up. Tap Annie. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. 6. Step, step, left. Yeah, let's try that one more time, same tempo. Here we go, tappy Eddie. 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. 6. Last one. Re-slap. Shouts are next. All right, guys, quick breath. Any questions before we try full speed?
I was at full speed.
I know, right? That was 10%. Let's just try it one time
Oh,
at
yeah.
full speed, okay? And then we'll go back and it's gonna feel like so slow.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Full speed. You can do it. Jack and Annie. 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 6. Last time. Knee slap. Last one. Shout connect. Yeah. Okay. Quick breath. Take it back down to 10%. It's going to be so easy breezy. Try to relax. Relax into it. Here we go. Last time. Tappy Eddie. Last time. Shout. How's everybody doing?
Great.
All right, good. Feel the burn.
I have to give credit to Laura Glace, who I got a lot of those exercises from. She's a fantastic dancer in Austin. But she's excellent. If you ever get a chance to take a class from her, she's fantastic.